Hey Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and I am really hoping nothing weird happens with this video because it just asked me to select a song. It's asking me to tap to pick a song, and then I'm supposed to lip sync and sing along with it. So I'm really hoping that it decides not to do that craziness. Sometimes when I take my phone and put it in the holder so I can do a video, weird things happen. I accidentally press a button of something. So anyway, but I wanted to start out with you guys actually seeing me because I wanted to share a story with you before I start stamping. The reason I'm late today is because I was taking care of Anna. And in case you're concerned about that, we are totally isolating, but our pod consists of me and Rachel and Alex and Amelia and Anna. We've seen each other all along, and that's all we see. So that works out really, really well for them too. And yeah, it's just really nice. It minimizes a lot of stress for a lot of people. So I took Anna for a walk this morning. Now, for me, it's a short walk. It's just down Delaware, turn left on Gladstone, and then just past Elizabeth, there's the mailbox. So I had to drop off some Happy Mail. But for her short little legs, oh goodness, it took us quite a long time. But she made so many people happy. There were elderly people that came to their windows or their doors and they're waving and she's waving back. And I'm thinking, like, there are some pretty lonely people stuck at home. So I am totally on a paper pumpkin kick and I need you guys to help me. So what I'm doing is paper pumpkins that I still have, I'm splitting up and I'm putting them in kits on the porch. And they're primarily meant for families, but they're good for anybody who's stuck alone. What they're not meant for is to add to an avid stamper's stash, okay? We have lots of stuff to play with at home. This is meant for people who haven't experienced the joy of stamps, ink, and paper, okay? So what I'm asking to be able to keep doing this is that I know there's a lot of hoarders out there or collectors or whatever. Go through your old wood stamp sets, and if you're willing to part with them, then what I will do is I will separate them, and I'm putting like wooden stamps in with ink pads, mini ink spots. I've got lots of patterned paper, so I'm putting note cards in envelopes. I'm putting thick Whisper White cardstock in the packages, and then if you know someone who is lonely and alone, or if you know someone who's stressed at home with little kids, then please come and pick up a package, okay? I am going to put out a thing on my porch, maybe a paint can or something with a lid on it that says, for donations, so that if you guys want to make a donation, that's great. I'm putting an awful lot of time into this, which I'm not complaining about at all. It makes me super happy. I honestly think that's the reason I had a lot of stuff in my basement. God knew that this stuff was going to be needed. And yeah, so this is huge. So I'm going to share another paper pumpkin from, I think last year, from June of 2019, and it's called A Little Smile Instructions. Well, it's not called A Little Smile Instructions. That's what it says on the thing. It's called A Little Smile. And the purpose of this paper pumpkin was little tiny note cards to put in people's, like to give to wait staff, to give to a nurse. I made them with my dad so he could give them to all his nursing staff when he was in the hospital. He was in the hospital last June with pneumonia, and my mom and I made these, and my dad gave them to all the people that took care of him. And it made him so happy to do it, and it was just really nice. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do after this video is done, I'm going to package these up. I'm going to split them up, see how many packages I can make. The other thing I'm looking for is I'm running out of stuff to put these things into. So if you guys have little brown paper bags or, I don't know, little something, old paper pumpkin boxes, anything like that, that would be great. And you can just leave them on my front porch. So let's see how much joy we can spread today for everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Chatham, Kent. I don't know where you live, what the weather's like, but I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what the weather's like. Get outside. The birds don't care what the weather's like, and they are singing. And if you get outside and you breathe the fresh air, deep breath, and then you listen, you just stop and listen, and you just hear the bird song, and you will feel your heart slow down. You will feel yourself taking a deeper breath, and you will feel yourself de-stress. Okay, so that's a really, really positive thing. So I find that when I'm getting crazy inside, it's good to get outside for a little while. Stamping, of course, is always great too, especially if, oh, thanks, Alice. That's really nice. Hi, Susan. Hi, Ruby. I'm sorry. I'm not commenting. I'm really focused. Like I'm in the zone. Like, you know, I'm looking at the camera on my phone, and I see you guys. Like I see you on the other end. I don't know what you're doing, but I feel like we're really connecting, and that means a lot to me. This time is really special to me. And in fact, it's so special. These live videos are really, really calling me. I think that they're more important than my blogs. And what I was doing is I was adding a lot more to my days. So just because I wasn't having in-person classes, I was kitting up stuff. I was still blogging every day. Then I was doing videos every day. Then I was making kits for kids. And honestly, I was like a hamster on a treadmill. And the kids are telling me like, Mom, you're never relaxed. Mom, you never stop working. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. I need to stop. This is nuts. So the blogging will slow down. 3 times a week, I will blog, okay? And we'll see what else I do to change my life. But I'm not stopping the live videos, and I'm not stopping the kits for kids. So are we ready? This is the time where I tell you to, you know, don't look at the screen for a minute, because I'm going to flip the camera. I have to do a few little things, and you could get a little bit, like things will be go crazy. Okay, so I'm getting up, and I'm pulling this thing out of the stand. I'm flipping the camera. There we go. And it's probably not focused yet. I'm turning my thing down a bit further. Okay, now hold on. This is gonna get blurry. And so, okay, it always asks me if I want to end. And I'm like, no, I don't want to end. All right, I'm gonna zoom a little bit. So here you go. You're very welcome, guys. I really, really, absolutely love being here with you. So this is the paper pumpkin, and you can see there are 4 little cards, and then there's a little cute envelope, and then there's a pouch. Now let me show you these things. So obviously there's only 1 pouch in here, and that's not that important, but the purpose of this little pouch is that you could put all your finished cards in here, and then you could put them in your purse, and then they wouldn't get all wrecked. So here's one of the little cards I found in there. It's not finished yet. But look how cute the envelopes are. Even the envelopes have the little shells on it, and they all look a little bit like birch bark. So we'll see what happens. There's a whole sheet of these glue dots. So what I've been doing with these glue dot sheets is I've been cutting them in strips so that kids have something. I don't like working with them myself, but that's because I'm a very impatient person. But kids don't mind so much. So there's a whole sheet of these little guys. They pop out like here. Let me grab them here. So you just kind of wiggle it around a little bit, and then it comes out. See? And then there are these glittery sand dollars and sea stars, I think they're called. Starfish? Yeah. Okay. So we'll pop out a few of these. Kids are just going to love this, right? But I'm going to go and visit the lady about 4 or 5 houses down from me. She just stayed behind her door, and she kept waving at Anna, and Anna kept waving back and saying, "Hi, Oma. Hi, Oma." All old people are Oma and Opa to her. It's so stinking cute. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, here is a whole sheet of little labels. And I'm going to stamp them all so that people will have them. I know Stampin' Up! Doesn't want us to give stamped images, and usually I am a good person and I try to follow the rules, but in this case, I don't care. Isn't that bad? I'm going to say these ones, I did a whole sheet already that say just a little smile, okay? And now I'm going to do some that say, well, you'll see what it says. It'll be a surprise. I'm laying it down. And then somewhere is my ink spot. Coastal Cabana. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm not using the Stamparatus today because I want to be quicker. See, you made my day special. That's a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to say. This is the kind of thing that you would give to someone who was helping you. Like, this would be a great thing to do at the grocery store, although I'm thinking right now maybe people don't want you to give them things. But I figured if I leave it on the porch and they wait a while, see? So I'll do another one. I do have a whack load of blocks, so if I will include a block if I don't have wooden stamps for people who need to have a kit. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, this stamping is such good therapy. And then if you do give a kit to somebody, then tell them about my page, because then they can watch the live videos. And I'm sure you all agree that connecting like this, when you all watch a live video together, it really helps. You really feel like you're with people. Because I know our church service now has a live stream. I mean, we always have a live stream, but now that's the only way. And when I put that on Sunday morning, it's wonderful. I feel like I'm with everybody. See, thank you. It means so much. Let's see what else I have here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what else I wanted to show you. After I'm done with these cards, I'll show you the cards that I'm doing for my Littles and Me class on Saturday. And even though it's called the Littles and Me, anybody can get these kits. But I do make them especially for kids, that kids would like them. See, my day is better because of you. And you know what? My day is better because of you. Cheesy, but true. And now here's another one. I'm a firm believer that when you see something in somebody, you should let them know. If you notice that they have a really nice smile, tell them. If you think they have beautiful eyes, tell them. If you think that they picked a really nice outfit, tell them. You know what? We sometimes think that people know that. And it's amazing that some people who we think are beautiful have low self-esteem. So tell people when you see something nice about them. See, so I have these all stamped. And then they're ready to go on cards. So we'll make a couple and see how it goes. You are amazing. Oh, we've got one left. We might as well do another You Are Amazing. Okay. So make sure that in the comments you tell everybody where you're from. I forgot to send out a free tutorial yesterday for people who shared. So you have a chance still to share the video from yesterday. And if you share the video from today, one of you will get a free tutorial. Okay. All right. Done with the stamping. Now here we have some palm trees. And you know what's funny? When you see the die cuts like this, they look all bulky and fat. But then when you pull them out, all the excess is left behind. And there we go. Cute, right? We'll do a couple. And yeah, I'm trying to see. Well, thanks. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Gerard. He's watching too. Oh, you're so sweet. You know what we did yesterday? We actually played a dice game together through a Facebook call. And I think we're going to do it again today with a Zoom call. And it just really felt nice to connect that way. All right, let me find a card. These are all right, I have to find my instructions because you know what? I think I make you think that I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. All right, so here we have a cute little, I don't know, sea creature-ish like thing. I'm only going to put adhesive in the middle, okay? And normally I don't have my silicone mat, so I'm going to do this, and it's just in the middle. Here we go. And it's going to go like so. So it's sticky in the middle, okay? You do not want to put tape everywhere because it'll be a huge mess. And then we're going to do You're Amazing. We're going to pop that up. There we go. And I actually did nothing last night. I was so proud of myself. It's very rare for me. I went for a walk with Rachel. And then we watched a movie together. And she turned the lights off. She said, Mom, you're not working. And I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? I said to her, you mean I'm just going to sit on the couch? She said, yeah. And it's funny, right? I'm using these glue dots, okay? It's funny because most normal people, that would not be a question. But for me, I'm always multitasking. So I said, so you mean I can't clear off my table while we watch the movie? And it's like, no. Oh, that didn't come off. It was, I watched Night at the Museum too. It was quite funny. And I felt really good about it. And then guess what happened? This morning, I woke up at Oh, this kit came with linen thread. I woke up at 7 o'clock and I got out of bed, had a nice shower, got a nice early start to my day. It was wonderful. Hey, Peggy, I'm so glad you're here. You didn't answer my message. You won the Happy Mail for Gerard contest, so you get to pick out a free stamp set, a masculine stamp set. Okay, so message me, or you can even comment here. I have your address, and then I will send you that stamp set in the mail. Okay? And if you guys didn't see the video yet, it's pretty precious of us opening the cards together with a Zoom meeting. And another card came today. Actually, I was going to show you that. I hope I remember to do that. Shelley Merkin, I believe. I have to double check. She made 2 cards, one for Gerard and one for me. It was so sweet. Okay, so here is You Are Amazing. And then you could add more to it. I mean, I could put a star. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put a little sea star there. So you can see how cute these are to make. Now, isn't that just adorable? Okay. Now, we have this one. And now, I think I'm looking for more pieces. Oh, yeah, here's another die cut piece. I'm thinking, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Remember I told you yesterday that when I do these live videos, I am really going at this raw and real. I have not done this ahead of time, so you're getting it just the way it is. Okay, so this is just going to go on. You could, oops, I forgot to do these little pieces right in between here. It does make a big difference. I'm missing my pokey tool. Okay, I'm going to grab my pokey tool for a minute because I need it. All right, I'm back. Here we go. So just those little pieces in between will let the light shine through and make it look a bit more realistic. Just make sure you get rid of them. There. All right, and you can just leave it like that or pop it up so that you get a 3D look. This one already has it on there. Man, I'm crazy. I think I'm going to pop it up. I think that will look nice. Okay. Rachel made bread yesterday. It was delicious. She'd never made bread from scratch before. And I mean from scratch. She did not use a mixer. She just used her hands. And she kneaded it and she let it rise. And it was, oh my goodness. And the smell of bread baking, I'm telling you, it was really nice. So maybe you guys can comment what new thing you have done now that there's isolation. You can't get out. Okay, it's going to say my day is better because of you. I think I put it on a little crooked. My tree is listing off the side. There, we'll move it a bit. There, that's better. Okay. I'm just going to do just a smile. Well, no, I have that one. I can do it. It's going to be popped up as well. Just on one side, though. And I'll show you why. The reason I'm only putting one popper on is because on this side it's already popped up. So this is just going to go like that. And this one's going to lean over there. Now we want to put a little bow. Here we go. Where is the video opening the cards with Gerard? It is on my Pampered Stamper page. If you scroll down, or even I think if you click on videos on the left, it should pop up. I also shared it on my blog post yesterday. Okay, so if you go to my Pampered Stamp, thepamperedstamper.com, that's my blog post, my blog, then you will see the video of me and Gerard. Because Sandy, your card is on there too. So yeah, you don't want to miss that. It's a really nice video. We share some pretty cool stories. And then you can see his face as he sees the cards being opened. There we go. And this looks pretty cute just the way it is. But if you want to, you can, if I find them, you can put one of these little sea stars in behind. So, there. How cute is that? So I think you're making a coconut pound cake from a recipe we got from a chef in Hawaii. A chef or a chief? It sounds good. English toasting bread. Oh, that sounds good too. I want to learn how to make English muffins because you can't get English muffins in Holland unless you go to an expat store. And then they are, I think, $8 for 4 English muffins. So $2 for each English muffin. That's crazy. So I'm going to try to make it. I don't know if I want to do any more. I think I've made enough cards for you guys. There's 2, I think. Am I being lazy? Maybe I'm being lazy. What's this one? This one is just a thank you. Yeah, I'll show you the finished cards later. It's very much of the same thing. I want to share you... let's have a look. Here is the card that I got today. The world needs more people like you. How cheerful is that? Yeah, it's from Shelley Merkin. Isn't that lovely? And then here is Gerard's card. And it has a belly band. And then look, it opens up like this. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, Shelley. It's really nice. I showed Gerard already this morning. I called him as soon as it came in the mail. Now, here are the cards. Here is the stamp set for my Littles and Me class on Saturday. So for the class, you're going to get the stamp set. You're going to get a paper pumpkin block, which is bigger than this. And then you are going to get an ink spot, and you're going to make 3 of this size card. And this one. And this one. So I think it's pretty awesome. It's going to be a fun class. I will do the live video at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Okay? And I think that's all I have to share with you today. I'm going to break open this kit and divide it. I think it comes with 4, 8, 12, 16 cards. So yeah, we'll see what I do. I think I'll do 2 cards in each kit. So then I'll have 8 kits. Plus I have some left over. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please share the videos as much as you can, because the more people that feel that they're connected to something fun and meaningful, the better it is. We don't want people, really being terribly lonely, and they are. We just, I could only reach so many people by myself, but together, as with anything else, when we work together, we can make a difference, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a super day. What month is this? It's June 2019, okay? I do have a whack load of paper pumpkin kits refills from the Rain Boot set, so I'm probably going to kit those up too. If you want the whole box, it comes in the cute box. It's $20, okay? All right, guys, thanks. I'm not really trying to sell you stuff. I just, in case you want it, I have it. That's the way it goes. All right? Have a super day. Thank you for joining me. Bye.